Yeah, pardon me for tonight. Pardon me for tonight. This was the female takeover. I should not even be here. But the females are running a little late tonight, so I'm gonna step in for a quick minute until they get here.
Yeah, so back where we are secure.
What were you talking about?
I was saying, no, we not saying. You see if the body right and the face ugly, but them still I get
it. So hold on. So I guess the topic for tonight now, what we were talking about before we got on live was, can a guy really be friends with a female without trying to get it?
She have to be ugly from head to toe.
Can a guy really be friends with a female without trying to get it?
She got to be ugly from head to toe.
So on the panel tonight is our usual Get Right crew. I got Nisha J in the building. Nisha J, what up?
Hey!
What's good? What's good?
What's
up? How are you guys?
All right. Of course, fresh off the Trump trail. Off that Trump bus, doing the damn thing. I got Black Republican in the building. Black Republican in the building. What's good? Trump lover. lover. Look at him.
Jump on the laptop. On the stream, y'all blowing up my phone.
He look like he's in a
What's up?
And I guess for tonight, I got Sassy in the building. She gonna help answer some questions to a lot of burning questions on that why situation that we
What's
posted.
Up, family? How y'all doing?
Okay. So we're waiting on Aleah to chime in later on. So for now, we're gonna kick it off. So the gentleman and I, we were talking earlier in the studio and we trying to figure it out. A couple of dudes said yes, a couple of dudes said hell no. Now, I know a couple of y'all got male friends. Now, I don't know if your significant others or boyfriends or anything ever said this to you before. No dudes can't be your friend. He trying to hit. He trying to hit. Or you might have had this before. I got a gay friend. That dude ain't gay. He just pretending to be gay. And it's like, what the hell are you talking about? He's pretending to be. That dude is pretending to be gay, man. He just waiting on the right time to pounce. Now, is that a truth statement that a dude is stooped so low to pretend to be gay? To just get in. I got Black over there chiming in already. You saying yeah?
Oh yeah. Dude, tell her, you know. Well, Alicia said, dude, tell her Splendor right now, bro.
Listen. When I used to live down south, Coconut Grove. There was a gay dude, and they used to mess with him. Now the dudes call him gay and all that, because it was one of my buddies telling me. But I know the gay dude, and he say all these motherfuckers. He said all these effing motherfuckers, whatever, calling me gay and this and that. He said I get more women more than them. Because he said whenever they broke up with their boyfriend or whatever, they come to him, they needed a shoulder to cry on and
chill. Netflix night.
Yeah.
One thing lead to another, and damn, that's it.
That just means that just means that they're more gravitate to them because a lot of females gravitate to the gay community and gay guys. A lot of female promoted, but we're talking like being, sexual, like
same thing.
So hold on. I got to jump in right here because Nisha, you can chime in on this.
So
me and Nisha been
friends for years.
Go ahead.
And Corey has never tried to hit on me ever made me feel uncomfortable or anything. I even had male friends.
I don't know who that guy is.
I've had homosexual friends, and they have never tried to hit on me. I'm not gonna lie, I have had male friends that were acting like my friends, but I knew better. So, you know, but Corey is one, he's never. And there's a couple of them that's been my friend and they've never.
Now, let me ask you now.
And we've been friends for 30 years.
Have you ever had it where dudes like, yo, yeah,
30 years.
So you're old.
You heard him?
Shut up.
Now, have you ever had it where the dude is putting a bug in your ear? Like, you know, like,
yes,
that dude, he ain't right for you.
Yes, trust me,
as a friend, you know, as a friend, and he's like,
yes.
Yeah, I caught up in that situation before.
A dude was telling you that the dude.
No. I mean, like a female friend where I start judging her of who she speak to and all those things. And she was just a friend of mine, but I start judging her and who she talks to.
As far as the friends.
Yeah.
Okay. Sassy, what about you?
As far as dude friends she's talking to.
I think you just
I think I've had it where, you know, nothing. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. I've had it where nothing, you know, guy friends, no trying. Some of them will try just to see.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I agree with that.
But they're fine with if you reject them. So.
Hold on.
No, don't do this. Don't do this.
Wait a minute. You said, yo. Still. He said they'll try. So it'll be that time you break up with the boyfriend and shit, right? He's like, you crying on the soul, and then, you know that.
No, I know you lonely. I'm lonely too.
Oh my God!
He's talking about experience, man.
He's like, yo. I knew that dude was a bar.
Yeah, no. And then you go, and he's like, yeah, fine.
And then she'd be like, hey, what are you doing? Like, so you saying we just friends?
Yeah.
That's the dude who's gonna say, he really cheats on you? Really? Put it in your head to get everything out that you're done with this dude. You know?
Yo, I was talking to a friend of mine just yesterday, matter of fact. And she was talking about this dude that was trying to play slick, right? The dude was on some you want me to come over and give you a massage or something? Right. He's like, you know, because because I know you're feeling kind of down and stuff. I come by and give you a massage. So I'm
How old is this dude? How old? Like, that's so old.
And I'm saying to her, I'm like, hold on, wait a minute. Dude try to run that line on you? She's like, yo, he tried to run that line on me. He's like, yo, I'm going to give you a massage. And, if anything else comes about, he's like, I'm like, yo, that's some lame shit right there. Seriously,
He's been watching too many movies.
Yeah.
Movies.
Once again, I want everybody to know on Facebook Live. You can find us on Facebook. You can find us on Instagram. We're now on Anchor, and we're on other platforms as well as Spotify, Apple Music. So you can find us. All our Facebook family chime in, get in on the discussion. The girls' takeover will happen. So we just waiting on Aleah to come in. Actually, they told me do not, and I repeat, do not come to the studio. Do not come to the studio, but look at how I go down, huh? Luckily, I was passing by, and it was like, yeah, we need you. Okay? So, once again now, me personally, I have a lot of female friends. And I can honestly say I can have female friends without trying anything.
Yeah.
For me. Now I got not two. I got one dirty dog on the side right there. See the dirty dog on the side just sitting down because he looking like foolishness. So chime in. Huh? What?
Yeah, you got to have.
You said it was totally different.
You're damn right.
You gotta have boundaries, sir.
Boundaries.
So what's the difference? What's the difference? What's the difference with it? Why you couldn't be friends with a female?
She look good.
She look good.
We ain't friends.
Why you ain't friends? Why you ain't friends?
That's terrible. Terrible.
No, she's ugly. Hell yeah. Hey, we're friends.
So he only looking for ugly friends. That's what you're saying?
Straight up.
You know why you looking for ugly friends? Because a lot of ugly friends got 5 friends, bro.
Well, hold on, wait a minute now. Ugly friends always got hot friends. Ugly friends always got some hot friends.
Listen.
That is true.
That's my opinion, and I'm sticking with it. That's my view, and I'm sticking with it. Oh yeah, we friends. Now, if she's ugly, she got a banging body. Hey, we ain't friends either.
Tripping. Tripping.
Nah.
What? So what? You got a whole bunch of grandmothers?
Yeah.
Hey,
That's
just me.
That's what I'm trying to say. I was in that situation, and it happens that I mentioned to that person the same thing. It's a long time, but when I mentioned that, the person said, "Oh, for real? You're like my brother," and
Whoa. Back.
Let him finish.
You gotta tell the whole story from the beginning.
Let him finish.
all right,
Tell the whole story.
It was a good friend of mine from work. We do everything together. We're like lunch. We work together. We talk, and I got a little bit, sensitive to her, and
you the work.
You sensitive.
You the work husband. You the work husband.
Oh,
yes.
Yeah, so, you got sensitive towards her.
You got
so I think we were gonna have an entanglement, but when I mentioned it to her, she says, "Oh, you're like my brother."
No, you're not setting it up right. I need to know the whole thing. Like, how did you approach her? You're eating lunch with her. How did you say it to her?
We do everything. Lunch, work together. Everything. Talk. If she has a situation, she would tell me and everything.
No. Hold up. No.
Yeah.
What did you? Damn all of you. Oh, we go to lunch together and we talk. What did you say to her?
That's where I'm getting to. I'm trying to get to there, but every time I'm being cut off in the middle of it, we're trying to get there.
10 minutes.
Hold on. So doing that now, I finally talk to her about the situation. I'm trying to tell her that I like her and let's just, kick it. And she said, "For real, you think that way? You're like my brother." And then, without thinking, I told her I don't need a sister.
No.
Yeah. And we actually stopped being friends for a minute, but
you have to.
I be the bigger one, and I actually apologize to her.
I would have told her, listen,
it's for real. Though.
I got my sisters already. I don't need no more.
That's what I told her. I don't need no sister.
I got my sisters already.
But
I know my sisters. You ain't one.
And it come a point where I started judging her with anybody. Dudes approach her. It's like I'm saying to myself, "That's not the person for her. That's not the person for her. That's not the person for her. That's a fool." And it just go with I was just getting really irritated. Seeing her.
Jealous.
Yeah, but I still pay the man, and I apologize to her and tell her sorry. I didn't mean it like that. So now, but we would just be friends.
Was it awkward at work the next day?
Very, very, very. I did everything not to, see her and ever.
See, now I had the opposite.
But I apologize to her.
I had the opposite. I had a girl that me and her was like deadly enemies. Like I hated this girl. Like, yo, I hated this girl. And then one day, I don't know, we were working together and we both got called to the office for something, human resource or something. So I'm sitting down and I walked in and she was in there and I'm like, oh gosh, man. There was no other seat. So I got to sit next to her. I'm like, all right, yo, sit next to her. So she started, yo, why you always look like that? And I'm like, what you talking about? You always look like you angry about something. I'm like, yo, why you talking?
His face.
I'm like, yo, that's why I always ask, what are you talking about? She's like, yo, you always look like you uptight about something. I'm like, yo, first of all, I don't even talk to you. Why are you talking to me? So you know what I mean? So, but I ain't gonna lie, she had a body.
Oh my God,
Norris.
She had
you know my word. You know my word. So I'm sitting there. I'm like, so for some reason we just kept talking, and it just totally flipped to where we start laughing. And by the end of it, like, yo, you kind of cool. She's like, yeah, you kind of cool too. I'm like, damn, wasted a lot of time hating you. You know what I'm saying? You know? So at the end of it now, it's like, yo, man, started kicking it, but then it was a problem with the brothers. The brothers, she was Egyptian, and that was an eye opener because I thought she was Egyptian from Africa. I'm like, yo, it's a done deal, but geez, it's a whole nother situation with that. The brothers told me point blank, like, yeah, you will never be a part of this family ever. So I'm like, okay, I thought we was all black, brother. He's like, no. So wow, that was a whole eye opener. But yeah, I had the opposite where it was the opposite where it started out as enemy and ended up as something good. You know what I mean? And we were friends for a while. So now here go Black. Look at Black. You searching for something. What you searching for?
The dog.
Now I'm a dog lover, Chief.
So now hold up, Black. Hold up. Wait a minute now. Now I know you. And I know you got a couple of friends.
Yes.
And I know that line in the sand is your big toe has crossed it a couple of times. Like, so what's the word over there? I know you came on the Democratic side once or twice. You know what I mean?
Well, it all depends on if that's in the agreement. You know what I mean? If it's friends with benefits, it's friends with benefits. If it's not, then it's not. You got to go with whatever agreement you have with the person.
So the friends with the benefits,
friends, then you just kick it as friends and never pass that point.
So okay, with the friends with the benefit things, does it really work?
I got tons of female friends, but it's just like I don't cross it if I know what the playing field is at.
What I'm saying, does it work? When the emotions start kicking in, how's it work?
Well, you let them come to you.
You let them come to you?
Yeah.
Did he hear the question?
Black.
Yeah. When the emotions start kicking in, you said when the emotions start kicking in, you deal with that. You know what I mean?
This man talking like he a pimp.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, if you friends with a person, right? If you friends with a person and the two of you express, you know,
you don't go to them. You let them come to you, man.
I'm a very open person. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna tell you right off the bat, if it's my homegirl or whatever, like, man, bro, you fine as fuck. You know what I'm saying? I already gonna know that, but we still cool. But if they tell me, you know what I mean, if they tell me what they're looking for, I ain't gonna cross their lines because that's disrespectful. But if they cool like that, then what the fuck, man? You know what I mean? We do whatever the hell.
But are you gonna know that they're cool like that?
Well, you watch body language. You watch body language. You see how they talk. Women they're not gonna entertain conversations if they ain't trying to be a part of it.
Well, I have a question for the gentleman. Have y'all ever pursued a friend?
Yeah.
No.
No?
Yeah.
Yeah, and what happened? What became of that Black Republican?
No, yeah, I've had like, you know, female relationships that was my friends. Cause you already know I'm paranoid you already know how paranoid I am, so I gotta know the person. Can't just be some random. Hey,
why do you look like you got a you know, that pinky finger with that cocaine nail?
Nail be like this big.
Like this. Like, yo, you call me over for something. What'd you call me for?
Oh my God.
Nah, man. I mean, see, a lot of times the problem is people don't communicate, whether you're friends or whatever the case is. So if you ain't talking to the person, you ain't gonna know the person.
Yo, don't be calling me Bismarcky. You know what I'm saying? I ain't no friend.
But
I've been in a position where I've been called a friend or a brother or whatnot, and you just leave it at that. Bro, there's so many people out there. There's so many women out there. It's like if a person is really wanting to kick it with you, and they're so close with you that they trust you as a brother, you ain't gonna ruin that shit by trying to pursue them. Go pursue somebody else.
Yeah, that's true.
Well, the one on the side that he been mad quiet, so I guess he the opposite of everything. So I don't know. I mean, listen, I guess I've never been in that that friend zone. I never been in that that situation where I crossed the line with friends.
Yeah.
So
bro, you never been friend zone?
Huh?
Nah, saying you such a man, you never been friend zone?
I ain't never been in the friend zone. I ain't never been in the friend zone. Nope, not going. Nope, never been there. It ain't.
But
it's never been something where I thought. No, it's never been something where I thought like, yo, I got a chance with her. I'm gonna do the damn thing. And then when I approach her, she's like, oh no, we just friends. Oh, I never been in the friend zone.
No,
damn that. If I ain't got if I have no chance with you, it wouldn't be your friends. Move on. Go your way out of mine.
Yo. Yo, you can imagine him trying to kick it to Smurfette. Yo, Smurfette, wagwan. Nah. So okay. Nisha.
Yeah.
I know you had a couple of things that you wanted to chime in on. Your partner in crime is not here right now, so we just gonna jump into the damn thing. And you had some questions that y'all was kicking, and we were trying. I know y'all was going AWOL on me when I was talking to both of y'all, and there's a couple of questions that y'all wanted to find out. And the main thing that y'all said to me was, why? Why do men do the stupid things that they do? And I'm like, well, what are you talking about? And then they go, that stupid thing. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like what? Like, yo, acting like you don't know what we're talking about. I'm like, because I don't. So, what were some of the things that you had on your list of the stupid things?
Yeah, please read it.
That men do.
Maybe you can answer. I have a list, and it was comprised of like within 15 minutes. I was surprised how long this list got because it just didn't make sense to me. I mean, one of the main things I thought about was it's something as simple like, why don't you guys put the toilet seat down? Like, what is going on with that? Why can't you put the toilet seat down?
I put it down.
You put it down. How many people put the toilet seat down that's of male gender here?
I have a urinal in the house.
I put it down. I put it down.
Like, why don't y'all put it down? Like, seriously. Like, we fall in the toilet if you don't put it down.
I was raised with a lot of women, all right? So I already know. That's an issue.
You gotta put it down. It's terrible.
I put it up.
I had sisters, all grandma.
But not all men. I put it down and I lift it up.
Yeah, but she said you lift it up, but do you put it back down?
Damn right, I put it back down.
Okay, well, I think what it is, a lot of us,
like you know, that's like a major thing with us females. Why don't you put it down?
But because we're still sleeping.
No, damn that, I'm awake.
No, the thing is, I use it for my purpose, so you're gonna use it another way. You put it for your way.
Yeah, but then when you found it, it was down.
But it depends. I think for some of them, like you,
it depends. Out for that, I get cursed out.
If he had an issue with you, he wants you to fall in.
That's not right.
I think what he's saying, after you finish using it, put it up. I'll put it down.
Oh yeah, matter of fact, do females put it up?
Exactly.
No, we don't put it up because the toilet seat is supposed to be down on top of the lid. There's so many germs that come out the toilet. Okay, after you flush it. So when you flush it, you're supposed to put it down on top, put the lid down, so the germs don't escape.
No.
I like to see that little swirl.
Hold it. You say if you leave it up, the germs are gonna come up. But the seats The seat is up
when it's flush.
Yeah, but if the lid is on top, if the lid is down, none of the germs from the toilet comes up. It spits out.
Which lid? The cover
seat itself. Yeah,
the cover,
the
or the
cover
seat?
and the lid. Yeah, both of them.
Cover
That's
is
why I should.
no, not the seat. Yeah, you're right.
You almost.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
You would have a problem. Oh my God. Y'all don't even know what is what.
Yeah, he got me.
John almost.
I was just thinking about it. I'm like, yo.
John almost had a Michael Jordan moment. The ceiling is the roof.
Next question.
Okay, what's next on your list? What's the next
So
thing?
the next question is, how come you guys claim you want somebody natural, but then yet all the women you tend to like or follow or desire to be with aren't? For instance, they wear weaves, they wear makeup, they have lashes, they have fake boobs, fake butts, all of that. Now, how come you want this natural woman, but your desirable woman is the opposite? What's up with that?
Not all of us. Not all of us.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You mean to tell me the little Kim right behind you that you look at that poster, okay? She is nowhere near natural.
No.
I'm talking about.
That
was as real as it got for Kim.
That was the original Kim, though. I don't know what the heck she's running around right now.
But she has weed.
Body
She has
running around right now.
She got no cellulite. Nothing.
She's not Kim. I don't know who this Kim is now. This little Kim here, I follow that one right there, because that's natural.
What about the one behind Corey? I'm sorry, John.
Yeah, that was
yeah,
the upgrade Kim.
No.
That was the upgrade Kim. That's Kim. Yeah,
this is the original one here. That's the one I follow.
Yeah,
cute enough.
But yet you want a natural woman, though, don't you?
You about to follow her?
This the original one here. I don't know about the fake one. This is the natural one right here.
You know what it is? Here's the thing with it. I don't think
that's
all right. When the person in the house, I don't think they have an issue. Dudes just like looking at these magazines and stuff. Cause it depends. Now, all right.
Just for the hell of it.
Some of them might want to walk around in the house with rollers in their hair and shit like that. And I like throw the whole shit off.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
you see the comment.
Because you know underneath.
That's not cute. That's not cute.
What up?
No, but seriously, like, think about it from a woman's perspective. If you claiming that you want a woman that looks a certain way, and then we are that certain way, but the one you desire doesn't, how does that make us feel? Like, so that puts us the opportunity to say, well, maybe we don't have enough to satisfy you and our appearance. Think about it. I mean, seriously, like, if I was to say the same thing, I would want the most naturalist looking man, in my opinion, but I want him to have nice arms. Yes. Does he have to work to have those nice arms? Yes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, you have to think of it in that perspective. So when you say you want a natural woman, I guess, in my opinion, as a woman, someone natural that doesn't have a perm or weave or anything that's synthetic, like unnaturally looking to her.
I like unnatural.
Like,
they don't got no fake ass or boobs or none of that.
Some of us,
except for the eyelash.
Some of us looking for that.
I don't know where the hell the eyelash thing going. I hate that shit.
Look at Black Republican. He don't look like no. Look at him. He's like, what you got to say?
I agree with the whole eyelash thing. Them things, what the hell, bro?
Exactly. I'm like, they longer than 4.
Bro.
Like, damn.
It's like a fly trap.
No, not everybody's looking for.
They longer than forks.
They look like forks.
They longer than forks. I'm like, they out there. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, like
I hate that.
Yeah, the eyelash thing. Like Tuesday, I see this girl walking around with one. I told her, you only got on one. She said one fell off, but she can't move the other one. The glue.
Because the
glue was too much on it. She can't take it off till she go home. So she's walking around.
She's gonna pull her eyelashes right out.
Why we go through so much of that? Not every dude is looking for that.
Okay. But I'm gonna tell you right now, if Kim Kardashian or one of them fake Instagram chicks come up to you and try to pull themselves on you, you gonna tell me you're gonna choose someone who's natural versus them?
Yeah. First of all, back up with the Kim Kardashian crap. She don't even look hot. She look nasty.
All right, let's go this way. How about delicious?
Master legs. I'm like, she just hell no. Come on, please.
Delicious?
She won't even look that
delicious. Wrong. Delicious, you said?
Yes. What about her?
Delicious?
Yes.
The one from hold on, back up. The one from Flavor of Love?
Yeah.
You gotta see her now. You have to see her now.
No. Hold on. Original Delicious, not the fake one now. Damn all that crap.
But even the original Delicious had, I mean, this is
she had jobs too.
Assume like the original Delicious had some kind of work.
No, damn that. No, the ass, I don't know about now.
She might be natural, ass wise.
Yeah, that's
hell no.
Yes.
I ain't following. I don't know.
This is allegedly. That
Allegedly, my eyeball can tell me that shit. I took anatomy in school. What the hell?
You singing that Eminem, boing, boing, boing. That shit's not real.
But sometimes it's just.
I don't know what she had done now, but back then, shit.
Back then, I'm telling you. Back then, yes. If you look at old pictures, there's a significant difference. It could be just weight gain, but to me, it looked like she's had some kind of help. And I'm saying that allegedly.
Just females.
All right, next on the list.
The industry got women like this right now. This ain't men. No real man is asking for this shit. These changes out of women.
Married. Most of those women are
no. The industry got black women because you know how much money they make off of plastic surgery, pills, all that crap that it takes, weave industry, and we don't own shit out of it.
But wait a minute, because I was talking to a friend of mine last night, and she said to me, she pointed something out. She said, "Yo,
what the hell, how many friends you got?"
Got a lot of friends.
Talked to a friend last night. Talked to a friend this morning. Anyway, go ahead.
And it was like, "Yo, a lot of females are getting more runs now. A lot of stripper females get more runs than the regular females out here, the natural females, or because."
The industry is pushing that shit.
A lot more of them are getting married, getting wifed up, than the more upstanding females.
But are they wife material?
Yes.
But like I told her, I said, listen, at the end of the day, we don't know the end.
Are they wife material?
No, but we don't know the end result.
They don't have to be.
And it's like they saying the thing with it now.
Look, a lot of them ain't staying in the marriages. Look what happens with a lot of the marriages.
But the main thing with it is the fantasy half.
It's a power move, man. That's the industry. The industry put it out there. They say, look, if we can get these girls in this same type of mindset, the same bodies, the same whatevers, we could get them in cosmetology, we can get them in the surgery, we can get them in the pharmaceuticals, and we can get them in tearing apart the household. Because what that does is it tears apart the mind of a normal female. You get what I'm saying? The one that appreciates herself. Now she's looking at the industries thinking that, oh, I got to be like this person to be appreciated. So now, once you get caught in that, you get caught into the entire loop. You start doing plastic surgery, you have to do every single one of those things, and you get stuck. It's like a tattoo. You get it, and you're like, oh, man, I got to put one right here. I got to put one right here. They start lip job, nose job, cheeks, all that. You know how much plastic surgery there is for females now? What? Man, they can change anything. They can
it's not a one-time hit. You constantly got to go back.
Think about it.
So that's you go back.
Yo, they're drug pushers, man, pushing drugs to these females. They get addicted to the to the plastic surgery, and they got to come back. They get them that little fix, and they say, "Oh, we got them." And that's it.
And you have more black women doing it more than white women. I'm like, why the hell they got to do that shit?
Yeah, that's a good question right there. They're born with it.
They just want it. I'm like, why would you want more? You already have it.
But there's a trend going now where a lot of females are taking out a lot of implants. If you follow a lot of females are taking out. A lot of them are doing it.
Where?
You know why? You know, he'd be at the factory waiting.
No, a lot of females are taking out.
You about to go in?
Only one I've seen. What's the girl name? What's her name?
Which one?
What's her name? Kate Michelle?
No, that was an ad.
Kate Michelle, she got rid of hers. Yes.
Right, that's the only one I've seen. But the rest, where the rest?
I've seen a lot.
Right,
yeah, but
that's the only one.
Those backyard implants. You know them basement joints and stuff like that.
Looking things.
Yeah, I mean, you see a lady that was putting she was putting cement in the person
and stuff like that. But the thing with it, all right, so Plus want to know, he's like, are they getting wifed by real husbands though?
Hell no.
It's for branding. It's just for branding. It's a business deal.
Yeah.
That's all right, going back to what
she wants bread.
No, but that's what I'm saying. Going back to what Nisha J is saying, it's
Just
just like going to the strip club. When you go to the strip club, you go there for time out. You see what I'm saying? But you know you're going back to your wife, the natural one. At the end of the day, it's just time out.
Then again,
Yeah,
so
but
it's not that
you supplying financing the time out when you could be financing your real one at home.
The thing is, I don't think a dude, if dude's married or whatever the case is, I don't think he should be in no strip club by himself. That's kind of weird.
Yeah, yo, you got change for this?
If y'all going out like you know what I'm saying, like everybody's like, yo, we going out to party, and then there's like, yo, let's go out to the strip club afterward, and everybody out at a group, that's a little different thing, you know what I mean? It's like a group event. But if you out there, you come off of work, and instead of going home to your wife, you stop off at the strip club to pay some chick money, then you shouldn't be married. That's kind of
I think a lot of dudes want the natural.
They feel like they don't get attention at home. Some men feel like they don't get the attention that they want at home, so they go elsewhere to get it.
You with the wrong person.
I don't really think so. Because I mean, I've been to strip clubs. And I'll be honest with you, I go to strip clubs just to laugh. To be honest with you, there'd be some clown ass some clowns at the strip club. I'll be honest with you, there'd be some jokey jokes at the strip club. I'll be honest with you, it's never nothing where I'm going there to try and
all their money.
And try to whisper in nobody's ear like, yo, can I give you a massage? You know, it's nothing. There's nothing like that. So I go there.
No knock on the strippers. You know, I got some stripper friends too. You know what I'm saying? No knock on them. There's real people in there doing things, bro, hustling, doing what they got to do. I got a homegirl that's doing. She breeds like these little dogs. You know what I mean? And she sells them, but she's stripping, and she's about to retire out of that and start up her business. You know what I mean? Which is a good move. So shout out to her. But, you know, you got the other ones that are just there for the bread and the fame or whatever the case is and the limelight. You know what I mean? Because it's easy money. A lot of them don't even grow up sometimes with a lot of them come up in some crazy ass situation where that's the fastest way they can get out of whatever they're in, but they get trapped in it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of them get doped up in the strip club too.
Yeah.
And then they get hooked. Get that manipulation. They, you know, next thing you know, they get broken by that environment. They don't know who to talk to, so they stick with it because they like, yo, I'm already trapped, so oh well, at least I'm getting paid, whatever. You know what I mean?
Okay, Nisha, what else was on your mind?
Listen.
So the other thing was, how come men can't tolerate pain?
What?
Y'all have a low threshold of pain. For real. Let one of y'all get a kidney stone or have a headache. You can't tolerate it.
Back up.
Kidney stone is not normal pain.
Back up. I had 2 of those already.
You had 4 of those?
Kidney stones already. You're damn right.
Yeah.
2.
Right?
My last one was last year. Last year, what, November, I think?
That's not normal pain, man.
I've seen people keep the damn kidney stones so they can go around showing what they survived.
I don't keep it. Guess what? But I passed it on my own. I drink a lot of water and I pass it on my own. Even though I went to the emergency room. As soon as I got to the emergency room, I'm like, damn, the pain went away.
You lied.
Honestly.
No medicine, nothing.
I passed it on my own.
You ain't played it right. You should have been like, oh, this shit hurts, so you can get a sponge bath, man. What's wrong with you? Yo, the nurse is there for you, man. Come on, player.
What you mean?
Don't you agree that men have a low threshold for pain?
You saw the male nurse come in.
It is painful. I had 2 kidney stones.
But don't you agree, Sassy, that men have a low threshold for pain?
Yeah, they can't. They can't.
They can't. If you had cramps every month, y'all would have been dead.
Well, it all depends on who you're dealing with, though, because
Here we go with this shit.
But here's the thing: you gotta understand when you're talking about like menstrual pains and all of that stuff.
Yeah, that's different.
Women, their body is built for that kind of pain because it has to go through that. You know what I'm saying? I've broken a bone. I've broken bones. I've had all sorts of issues, and I've pushed through it because you have to. You know what I'm saying? You got to push through it. But you got a lot of dudes that are raised super soft.
Mama's born.
Let them cry so we can get it out. And next thing you know, they grow up some emotional ass, unstable ass kid because now you got the testosterone of a dude mixed up with the over emotions, and then that shit turns where he can't handle nothing later on. Let him bump his damn toe, probably fall off. Man, I bumped a toe, man. Oh,
right,
shit.
bumping the toe. Headache. You know, he logo, can't deal with it.
Headache ain't
don't know how to take
Wait a minute.
Headache.
I got Aleah just chimed in. She asked me to ask a question real quick. She's running late. Huh? She's running late. She still got some stuff that she's getting done. But okay, she's like, yo, one thing she hates the most is when a guy asks you out on a date, a female, and then in between the date or when the check comes, he's asking, are you going to pay for that?
Oh, hell no. No.
Yo, that is the one turn off. She said, if anything piss her off, it would be that. And she want to know why.
Let's do it.
Why?
Do that?
Some men do that.
I can't believe men do that. I have never been on a date ever where a guy did that. Have you, Sassy?
The pop-up Dutch date that you didn't know about. Yes.
That was another one that she asked to ask y'all. She said, yo, hold on, wait a minute. Let me get to it. She said, the other one is, are we going Dutch on that meal? Like, yo, I can't even imagine a dude really saying that.
I can't see that. I can't see that.
Somebody said, hell no.
See that. Yeah, that's some crazy.
I go to the bathroom, then I dip out.
Y'all go to the bathroom and dip out?
Yeah, on the last minute Dutch date, you ain't tell me ahead of time. Let me say no. Go to the bathroom and dip out.
Is that even worse because it's the first date? Or is it or if he says to go Dutch on like the third or fourth date, it's cool?
No,
or is it not cool? Period?
I don't care what it is. It should not be that you go in Dutch. Somebody pays the whole meal or the other person pays the whole meal. Yeah, that's how it should be. That's ridiculous.
Here's how you gotta do it though.
She said also if you are pursuing
a group or something. Fuck that.
She said if you are pursuing a female, then those words should not come out your mouth as a man. If
you taking her out or whatever the case is, then that's a different story. You know what I mean? I've been in a situation where a person was out and they asked me if I want to come out where they at, and then they looking at me like I'm gonna pay for their shit. I'm like, what the fuck?
No, that's why
you. How you gonna pay for your shit? I said, what you would have did if I didn't show up?
Oh, somebody said, man invites a woman, he should pay. That's true.
Right. I think whoever does the invite should pay.
Or they should pay as they wait.
If a person say yo and they set up something and they say, hey, we should go do this, you get what I'm saying, on this date, and then the person's like, all right, cool, they agreed with you because you're the one setting the shit up. You ain't gonna tell them, hey, whatever you got in your pocket, put it on the meal.
Oh, whoa. Let me ask you a real.
It doesn't matter.
Here's a question now. Okay. Now, if a dude is pursuing a female, okay,
pay,
and he's gonna pay. But I'm just saying, all right, does it differ in certain cases? Meaning that now, okay, now if, for instance, your situation, say for instance now, you had that situation where she put you in the friend zone, but then you decided to take out to eat. Now, do you throw that Dutch master on her like, yo, right. You know, like, yo, fuck that, we friends. Dutch.
No.
Or does it still apply that?
Last time you take it out, you know what I mean? Like,
no.
It's automatic that, yo, you're supposed to pay for it. Yeah. Or you set her up? No. Do you set her up where you're like, yo, okay, I got one for your ass. I'm going to invite your ass out and watch. And then you say what you want to eat. She like, oh, I want some lobster. You're like, well, get it. Give me one. She's like, yo. Then he get up in between them. Be like, yo, I gotta use the restroom. He goes to the kitchen and he tells the waitress, yo, separate that check. So then now the waitress comes at the end. She's like, yo, oh, here's your bill. Here's your bill. She's like, yeah, that's what the friend zone get you.
No,
that's terrible. Terrible.
No, you
terrible.
I'm gonna take.
So it doesn't matter.
I'm gonna take care of stuff.
It doesn't matter.
No.
Okay, all right, cool. I just want to know.
You with me as a female? I'm gonna take care of stuff.
I second that.
Okay, all right. You got some real dudes on the panel tonight.
No.
Oh, you second what?
Second that.
Oh, you you down to separate. You the one that go to the bathroom and tell the waitress.
No. I'm not going to the bathroom.
He told her right to her face.
You see that?
I pay for everything. I'm paying tip.
No. This is a friend date.
Yeah, hold up. We all need to go on a date at the same restaurant, and we gonna be looking at each other like.
You should have come with it right there, though. You should have come.
Hold up, this is a friendship date. So hey, you pay for yours, I pay for mine.
Hold up, somebody said, okay, how about a woman trying to holler at a man? Is that normal?
I've done it. That's how I got married.
Or female to approach a guy.
I've done it to my husband. That's how I got married.
You in the minority. You in the minority.
I don't see nothing wrong with that.
Ain't nothing wrong with it, but you in the minority.
I don't see nothing. Whoa.
I don't have a problem.
I'm gonna take Nisha J out of her comfort zone. Throw the game you threw at him. How you got him?
But you in the minority.
So I met my husband at my job, right? So then I knew the type of test because I was a proctor. So I knew that he had to take more tests. So what I did was I finessed it by saying, well, I know you got to take more tests, and this test is long that you're taking. How about we go out to lunch? Or I know a great place that you can eat at. So then he said, because it was a long test and he had like an hour break. So we walked to the place and I suggested it. So of course, guess who paid? Okay. Right? Okay. All right. And then we went back and he finished his test. Right? So then after he passed that test, he had come back for some more. So then I said, well, why don't you take my phone number and that way I could be able to get you in wherever date you want. And that's how I got it.
Oh, you slick.
Nothing is wrong with that.
Now, if you was a guy, what would I say about you? You dirty dog.
No, I wasn't dirty. No, because it's happened to me. It's been reversed. I've had men push up on me like that, and I've had it. I've had men push up on me like that before. So
yo, hold on. My man Plus said, yo, that's a regular thing out there in Atlanta. It's a regular thing.
Most of my
no girls in Atlanta.
That's
it's 20 women to one guy.
It's not a surprise. You remember we went for the music conference back in the what was it like?
Yeah.
A year back. Bro, it was like sharks. And then they knew we were from out of town. Damn, I'm looking around. I remember I asked one lady, I said, yo,
from Miami?
In Atlanta? She said, oh yeah, you don't know who's going. She said, you don't know who's who in Atlanta. She said, all these dudes are undercover. I said, what? I was like, nah. I said, stop playing, bro. I said, ain't no way you walking around here and ain't no dude.
Just especially if you from Miami, you tell him you from Miami. Oh man, they kill themselves just to get to you.
Oh, we got some confident females in the building, and things are changing. Look at this. It said, "I'd approach a man." She have no problem approaching a man.
I have
I'm
no
good.
problem.
A lot of my relationships start that way.
I don't. Okay, so what would be the problem?
A lot of my
what would be the problem why a lot of females would find it
from school?
What would be the problem why a lot of females find it odd to approach a guy?
Because a lot of them feel that because men are hunters by nature, if you ask me. So in reality, if they're hunting you, then I guess it's old fashioned. And I don't know. I'm just assuming that people believe that it's a way that that's how it should be. But
okay,
I
got one for the females. Yeah, it does. I got one for the females. How long should a hunter hunt before he pack up and get the hell out of the woods?
Exactly.
It depends. If you're interested, it wouldn't take that long. If you're not interested, it could go on for years.
Yeah.
Years.
I mean, yes, years. Yes. Let me tell you, yes, I'm with Sassy on that. I had a friend who was a friend of mine. He professed his love for me, like seriously, it was really bad. To the point where I was like, you know what, we gotta back off. And he realized that he was falling too deep, that we had to end the friendship. This was like good 4 to 5 years. Like seriously, it went on for years. He would not stop. Would not stop. And I was like, you can't put yourself in that position.
Yeah.
Like it got to the point where we had a heart to heart, and he was like, Nisha, I put myself in the position where this is becoming ridiculous, and I know there'll never be a chance. And I was like, you're absolutely right. He said, I can't even be your friend. I said, I understand that part. And
so it kind of creepy at that point.
No, it wasn't creepy. It was just the fact that he couldn't stand to know that I was not with him.
Man, I was obsessed.
He wasn't obsessed. No, I don't think he was obsessed. I just think that we grew to be friends, and he just wanted it to be more, and it would have never been more. But he wanted that.
Somebody put up yes. That's how I used to think. Is that used to think as female? That a guy gotta hunt you down for like years?
Not years, but pursue you. Right. Because like in my case, I did have one person who was my friend. He pursued me for at least 4 years.
Depends
and
on
it was a friend zone, and then he just tried.
I learned my lesson from that shit. Ain't the hell though.
Jazzo, what up? So Jazzo, she's saying, I know it's Jazz, but I call it Jazzo. Depends on the feeling if it's mutual. I like that. Because see, here's the thing. You don't want to be chasing somebody.
If the feeling is mutual and I'm chasing that for 4 years, hell no.
No, but I'm just saying. At least the hunt will seem somewhat worth it. Because if it's mutual where
for 4 years?
Nah, I don't know about the 4 years. But I'm just saying. No. At least all right, if you're chasing somebody, but when you chasing somebody and they're not even seeming interested.
I'm done.
Keep it honest, guys. You chase multiple females. Keep it honest. You don't just chase one person. Y'all be chasing more than one.
And dropping hints at the same time.
But chase more than one at a time. So it's not like you just exclusively chasing this one female. In 4 years.
Hey, don't get it twisted. The females be chasing multiple dudes too nowadays. Females be multiple dudes nowadays. Them females be picking. They be pimping nowadays.
She's talking about doing the hunt. You know what I'm saying? Especially, bro, they're gonna go after somebody else if it's lasting a year or more or multiple years. They're gonna go for somebody. If they're not looking for another option, plan B or plan A, plan B, you don't build a building with no doors. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta have an option.
But in my case, I'm pretty sure if I said, okay, today's the day and this is going to happen today, within those years part, he'd have dropped everything and took that opportunity. But it got to the point where, like I said, it just gradually got worse and worse and worse. His feelings. He's expressed this to me. Seriously, it was sad. because we became friends, and then it was like nothing.
That's time wasted.
I don't know. Yeah, for me, all right. For instance, now me and you've been friends for eons.
That's time wasted.
But if it came to that, and I'm like, yo, what up? Can I give you a massage? You
No.
like,
looking kind of
and I'm like, you sure? You're like, no. I'm like,
No.
how dare we forget you? You know what I'm saying?
Hold up, man.
I'm not going. At a point, you gotta understand that, yo, this is not going anywhere.
That's time wasting.
You know what I'm saying? Like at a point, you gotta know it's
Why
not
do you
going
think
anywhere.
that's time wasted, Norris? If he felt like it was going to happen, he thought it was going to happen, and I kept telling him it's not going to happen.
All right, so we got one. It said, no, I used to think it was normal for a man to chase a woman, but now I have learned, okay, it's okay to holler at a man. Yo, I'm feeling you. I'm feeling you.
Who that?
Chestnut.
Who
Chestnut 5'8", 2000.
You know,
He's saying the person is saying it's okay for the woman to holler at guys, like to approach them.
yeah, I mean, yo,
I think it's perfectly fine. I think men are intimidated by that.
I find it sexy as hell.
in the normality of it.
Y'all ain't the minority.
I'm listening to you. Listen to everybody. Listening to everybody because
y'all ain't the minority.
It
ain't too many women out there gonna chase after a dude.
It ain't too many.
I would
like the business, and the dudes are like the employees. They gotta bring the application in, and the job goes over the application. The woman is there, knowing that these dudes need the job, so they go cover the application. It's only when the woman needs the employee, they're gonna go out and look for the employee. You get what I'm saying? That's how I like to look at things. And a lot of times it's kind of set up that way because I mean, a lot of people say, "Oh, you know, men are natural hunters," but who does the hunting in the pride of life?
The lioness.
The lioness.
I'm saying. So where did they come up with this whole thing? Back in the days,
they're hunters.
It ain't too many lionesses keep doing that.
Them lioness nowadays, they lazy.
Listen,
them lioness, they be like,
Go ask lioness.
No, you look at the lioness nowadays, they be yawning more than anything else.
The two-feeded lioness, they ain't doing none of that. Like I said, Nisha, y'all ain't the minority.
Yo, you coming from that old school way, you know what I'm saying? And I can appreciate that. You know what I mean? I like that. Because I don't see nothing wrong with that. I would actually love that.
Listen, I'm listening to you
guys. You probably
man.
couldn't handle it.
I heard.
If you like her.
Which one are you talking to?
Who she talking to? Must be talking to Q.
I'm talking to John.
You say
what of experience? You want to put in a word of experience? I've had that a lot of time. I have girls who asked their friends who knows me if I'm married. I got this a lot of times, and not far from, not a long time from now too. I've got a lot of this. It's experience. It's a word coming to you. It's not like you never experienced it, so it never happened. It's happened to me, and I'm so married, and yet still, I have friends who is asking my friend, "Is he married? And all those things because I don't remember ring. Yeah, it happened. It's still happening. Girls are approaching dudes out there.
Yeah, but
it's happening.
It ain't that many.
Yeah, it's not a lot, but it do happen, and I don't see nothing wrong with it.
I'm not saying it don't happen.
Why not pursue something if you want it?
You.
Yeah.
Question.
Yeah.
So hold on. Do you think that you get approached more with the ring or without?
Before you answer, hold on.
Take it off outside the job or
no? That's what I was getting to. With a ring.
Walk through like.
I never. I've never.
Hey, hold on. I mean,
they go in the locker room and take it off.
Hold on a minute. I'm looking at this left hand now.
I'm listening.
He don't even see a sun. The sun's supposed to have that little shade on it.
This is the thing about it. about it. I've never wear the ring. Never.
What'd you say? Them something y'all bottom.
Not every female. That doesn't affect every female. The ring is there. We know the ring is there. I don't like wearing ring.
Yeah.
Okay. It does not matter with the ring. I have female friends who said and talk. They're not there like their wife friends who said, I've heard they rather deal with somebody who married. They don't want a responsibility.
No attachment.
You go home. No attachment. You see what I'm saying? But the person who I'm talking
attachment or entanglement, which one?
Attachment, meaning he doesn't have to cook, clean, or anything. You come, you gotta go home. You got your wife. You gotta go home. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
What I'm saying, I haven't wear the ring. I've never wear the ring.
But regardless of what, that's still come with attachment. You think she gonna let you slide when she wants something without threatening you?
What?
You ain't see.
I'm just saying. I understand what you're saying, but when they tell you that BS about there's no attachment and there's no listen, homies. So long as you over there's an attachment.
Listen,
at the end of the day,
listen, man.
Okay,
we're talking about females.
No, I know.
Dangerous.
I know.
Man.
I know.
Somebody always catching feelings.
Yo, that's what they said.
We're talking about females.
There's never anything that can be put out here where it's just friends with benefits. Never. One person is going to say, "Hey, I went Dutch."
Hold on. But Nisha, what's next on the list?
But there's females out there pursuing, dudes.
But hold on, before you do that, Nisha said something earlier. She said, I would be hurt if she said no or something like that. That's what you said?
I said if a woman approached you, because you said you would want something like that.
Yeah, I would.
You probably wouldn't know how to react. You probably wouldn't know what to do.
Nah, I wouldn't know how to react. I'd be like,
no, because I know you. You would think she's up to something. I know. Am I right on that, right?
Yo, what a time you come for? Oh, she's saying, hold on, wait a minute. Whoa, Maria got something. What's she saying now? What she saying? Hold on. Nisha, you read this one. You read that one.
So
you read that one.
When can I take you out? Okay. You get it?
Bring that back.
I be like, yo, wait a minute. Now, hold on. I'm paranoid. What hood you from? What set you claiming?
And where you are. And who set you up. Yep. Oh my God.
I wouldn't be paranoid. Honestly, I wouldn't be paranoid. Because
Nisha, you know him too good.
It'll be a breath of fresh air. But I would be like, yo, I ain't leaving my wallet around.
Right.
See? Why is she so all up on me? What?
So
Maria, word, you want to take me out? You ain't going Dutch, I'm telling you that. And I'm eating lobsters.
Oh my God.
Take him out, Maria. Take him out.
Matter of fact, hold up. The rest of the female that's on this panel, that's on the Facebook.
Take him out.
Throw some questions up right now of what you think is or YouTube of what the problem is of that you have with men on why we act the way we act. Why do we act? So it's whatever.
How come y'all don't like to ask for directions?
Hold on.
What is that?
Go ahead.
So I said, when you get lost, how come you don't like to ask for directions?
Damn that, I ask directions.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Huh? How come?
But hold on. You got
directions.
You got the back in the days dudes that had the map.
Damn the map.
Yes.
You got the GPS dudes nowadays.
I'm stopping at the gas station and asking.
So
now
you the old school or the new school?
Now the dudes that don't even know what the hell is south from west, from north to east. They don't know shit.
I'm stopping at the damn gas station and I'm asking.
With the GPS?
No. I said now I'm using the GPS.
About to say.
I know some men that don't even trust the damn GPS. They still not gonna use it. They gonna use their own instinct.
I think they just want you to think that. Look, man, I ain't stupid.
I don't trust the GPS.
You don't trust the GPS, right?
No, but I'll be honest. Be honest with you.
Why you don't trust the GPS?
Man, driving to New York, man, my wife, man, she has it with the GPS telling you, I'm still flying past exits. He said, this one. I say I can't pull up the next one. I'm going too fast.
His feet too damn heavy.
Now hold up. Now be honest with you. Sometimes the GPS do be taking you on some booby trap.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you that for real. Cause sometimes you know where you're going, and you're like, yo, this is stupid. This is not even the route, and it's taking me way around. So sometimes if you're sitting in the car, I'm trying to impress you. Like, nah, I ain't even worried about that. We going this way.
My GPS in Miami is black tea. Anywhere I'm at, I don't know where I'm at. I just stop and describe the street, the two signs, and said, I'm right here. And he said, all right, turn left. Come back.
Oh, wait a minute. The white voice or the black voice?
So 2 right and 1 left. I can't miss it.
Turn right.
But every single stop.
Black IT is good with that. I'm telling you, it's more than one time I'm in my certain place, like further down Miami, South, and I don't know where I'm at now. I'm trying to find back the 95 to come back.
Hey, shout out to Jimmy L. Baby for that one.
Yo, baby.
But he knows it good. He knows it good. You just tell him which street you are and he will. Yeah, and my wife know the streets good too. But I don't do the GPS thing that much, man.
All right, I got something for the females. I got something for the females. Why is it when you and your companion get in an argument and the companion tells you, yo, can you chill? I just don't want to argue with you right now. You still
because they want to get their point.
Right. Thank you, Norris. Thank you.
You know,
hold it. I hate it, but y'all want to get your point.
For the ladies, I have one for the ladies, and this irritates me so much. Why, when you're walking with your significant and you see somebody you know, another dude, daily, you see at work, you're walking with your significant, and you can't even say I,
and they hold you tighter.
You look the other way, and you will see me tomorrow at work and say, "Hey, Leo, what's up?" That's crazy.
Answer that one.
No, I've never had that incident because I've always made. If I'm with my husband, I've always allowed him to know who I knew. So I'm not like that. I've had it the opposite way, where a guy saw me, he was with his wife, and act like he didn't even know me, and I didn't even know his wife was there or his girlfriend was there. And then I later found out that he was with someone. I was like, oh, that's why he was acting shady. I don't like that myself. I wouldn't do that.
That's stupid.
Crazy. That's stupid.
That's stupid.
That's so stupid, man.
What about Sassy?
You're living in prison.
Sassy, you got anything like that?
Nah, I don't have that problem. I say what's up.
I don't see a reason why you shouldn't.
You say what's up, keep moving. You gotta do it at work. Say, hey Leo, what's up? Put me on my shoulder. But sometimes you got that stupid dude who will question you after.
Yo, who's that?
Who is that? That's your work boyfriend.
No, and you know what you say? You introduce them to your husband or whoever. You introduce them. That's how you break that. You know what I'm saying? You make sure that they know each other. Because there will be no question.
Whoa.
So what about introducing to your ex?
Some women they would do that. Yeah.
Yo, hold up. Nisha. Hold up. Yo, hold up, Nisha. I remember, yo. Wait a minute now. You did that before. You did something like that back in the days, right? Nisha had this dude, right? That she was dating at the time.
Hey, listen, hold it. You can't be spilling her damn.
I ain't spilling her beans.
No, he can tell it. He can tell it. I don't care. I don't care.
Switch you single.
That's from
like so. This dude now, right?
I don't care.
So this dude, because she said she introduced. So this is the first time I actually met the dude, right? So I ain't like the dude. I just didn't like the dude. Okay? Did not like the dude. So it was an incident that happened, and it was like I just didn't like the dude, right? No. Okay.
Just tell it.
I'm talking about homie up in Harlem.
You gotta need no damn name.
Up in Harlem.
Really?
Yeah. That dude. Yeah, I ain't like that dude. There's another. I know who you talking about, but I'm not gonna put him under the bus. I know who you talking about. But not.
Well, you can put that one under the bus.
You know what? Yeah, I'm gonna put both of them under the bus. But the first one, homie was from Harlem, and I remember. I don't know if you remember. It was a function you were going to, and you wanted a dress. Remember that? Wanted a dress, and homie was acting like an idiot about getting the dress. And I said, yo, I gave you the bread, said go get the dress. You don't have to ask this dude for nothing. F him. So at the end of the day, the first time that I met the dude, me and my homeboys came to the crib. Because we were just passing by.
Super tall?
Yeah, from Harlem, man. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh my God, I can't believe you met him.
Yeah, I met him. So now I pulled up at the crib, right? Because I was just randomly passing by, and I pulled up. And she was like, oh, Blase's here. I'm like, oh, word, he's here? Sucker. Okay, cool. So I called the rest of the fellas out. I'm like, yo, hold up, come on. We was making it hot for homie that day. Because it was like that 50 Cent movie where all of them was in the garage. What's the name of the song? What was the name of the movie?
It was the movie.
So homie was like, he tried to do this whole tough guy thing, the Harlem thing. So he was like, word, all right. So we did the handshake. You know how the handshake go? Where you squeezing each other's hands? You're like, yo, what up, homie? So he's like, yo. So I'm like, yo, oh, you such and such. He's like, yeah, I'm like, word. Yeah, I ain't really appreciate that thing you did the other day. She's like, what you talking about? I'm like, all right. So all the rest of the dudes came around. He was like, yo, I don't even like this dude, man. So we was like, yo, I ain't feeling you. So he's just looking at us like, what's the problem? I'm like, yo, nah, we ain't feeling you. And if you ain't got it, you gotta start moving different or stop coming around here. So she steps in now. She's like, oh, okay, you guys, you leaving? Everything is cool. I'm like, yeah, we about to bounce. I'm just hollering at homie on some stuff. But homie he stood in the doorway the whole time. And I'm like, yo, just come outside for a minute. He's like, for what? I'm like, yo, come outside for a minute, man. And he wouldn't come outside. So that whole part of the whole, introduce sometimes, I understand where it could get thick. Because like if you don't like the dude, or if the dude felt like you and the dude had some sort of interaction or something, it can really get thick. It can really get thick. I totally
forgot about that.
Yeah, it could get thick. And see, I ain't like.
You reminded me about it, but I just forgot about that.
The intro part of it sometimes is best if
it's been years.
If it's been tension, just keep walking.
It's been years.
Right.
Just keep walking.
And don't
memory fail.
Don't introduce me to no ex.
Corey's not my ex.
No. He's saying
that's the next question.
The big brother over there, man.
Don't introduce me to no ex, man.
I could never do that. My past dude was little babies.
There's a lot of insecurities in the black community, man. Cause we're always told that we ain't shit to do certain things.
We don't know about the white. We never live with them. If we in a white household, we know what they think. Redneck situation, you maybe get shot.
Hey, man, who's that? That's just Jimmy Lee.
You see what I'm saying? What? Come on, man. Don't introduce me to no ex. Oh, this is my ex. Things start running your mind, all the stuff you're doing now. It was different. No, don't introduce me to no ex.
No, hold up.
Nah.
There's two things that I wanted to know if it's a myth.
Yeah,
if it's a myth or is it truth? Is it a myth that a female will always get back with their babe father?
Hell yes. And there ain't no
Hell no. Hell no. Hell no.
You saying
it's a myth.
You saying ain't no unicorns around here?
No.
It happens.
Nah, it doesn't have to.
It happens.
Doesn't have to.
It happens, but not here.
Man.
You're a minority. You're a minority.
So you saying that's a myth? That's a myth.
Yeah.
Okay. Another question I have for the females to close out. Okay, your choice.
It's possible.
It may be possible. It happened.
Can you respect a yes man, or in other terms in the hood, a F boy?
Hell no.
No.
Can you respect a yes man? You know that yes man, everything you ask, it's just yes, babes. Yes, babes.
But
no problem, babe.
A lot of females want that.
Can you respect it?
Not a lot of females want that. They want to understand it, but they don't want no pushover. The only one that wants a pushover is one that's going to take advantage of your ass.
I want to.
So you say the F boy is oh, somebody said hell to the no. Maria, the hell to the. Oh, Maria, yo, I know you thuggums. You thuggums. You ain't you. You don't want no. You don't want no F boy. I know that. I know that.
Oh my G.
Them dudes, she like them dudes that sleep in their Tim boots and shit. They ready for war. They ready for war. Like yo.
What's next on the list?
What's next on your list? Anything else?
Why y'all always gotta be grabbing on your nuts when y'all talking shit?
Yes.
Why y'all be grabbing
going nowhere?
What y'all be grabbing? What is that about?
And
it's an
apple. Y'all shifting it. It's one ball sack.
I think that's more like a. I think that's more like a hood shit, man.
You want to make sure y'all ain't cut it off yet.
No, it's just an
we just making sure. We was like, yo, oh, it's still here.
Yeah.
You know, y'all be busting our balls all the time. We just want to make sure we
Hold it. Females do it. But
what?
Let me just talk.
I know where you're about to go.
I gotta hear this.
Females do it too, but not in public per se. But like you ever go to like a dance hall and all of that?
Oh, okay.
Entertainer on stage.
Oh, that's the female.
They grab their shit. They grab up their front too.
Mine is liquid.
You know what female does?
I got the number one
playing with the titties, bro. Yeah, you know how many times we talking to her and she just be like this. Yeah, so you know, I got and then I'm trying to stay, and my eyes are like. You know what I mean?
Your man on the side saying the same thing. Your man like me.
He got like titties. We talking about some titties.
Yeah, me too. Look at it.
Right. But it's the truth. You know how many times I'm like, because women always say, "Oh man, my eyes are up here," but every time they talking to you. Like, yeah, so you know, I just be like,
black. No, black. Let me tell you what you tell them. When she goes, my eyes up here. Well, hell, my eyes are down there. Hot damn it, meet me halfway. Shit. Hey, hold up. I got a number one question for females. Now I know everyone you talking about going natural and some wear wigs and different things to enhance the relationship and stuff. But what is this?
Oh, the head pat?
Like, what is that at the stoplight? At the stoplight. Hey, what is that?
Dirty here.
Yo, the weave.
Dirty weave.
Yo, what is that at the stoplight?
Exactly.
The braids are a little bit too tight.
Or if they have a weave, they have their scalp is itching and they don't want to scratch the scalp.
Well, how damn it, man.
It's not that the stuff that alone.
Who dropped that? That person know that's them right there with all the smiley faces. What is that? Who that shit?
Hey, they be breathing their damn brains out. I'm like, what the hell?
Yo, I love
they gotta understand. They gotta use something because I used to get my hair braided all the time. You feel me? I'm saying, and because my hair is mad soft, so they had to braid it super tight. I used to
do the same thing,
bro. Within 2 weeks, my hair's halfway out because I used to be like this with the, you got the pick with the end on it. I used to be like this, digging in between the braids. I'm like, damn, they tie this shit so tight.
Hey, Black, keep it real. You used to be at the stoplight like this too.
It should be so tight. But the thing is, though, in our community, Black women have a higher percentage of migraines than most women do.
Hold up, blacks. Hold up, cut the blacks. Hold up, blacks. Alert. Q brought up an important shit. Q, say what you just had. Say what you said.
No, I always thought that blacks was a dread. You know.
My hair used to be in the middle of my back, bro, like all the way down, like almost to my belt line. And they, they used to charge just to braid cornrows. Oh my God, they trying to hit me like $300 to braid some damn cornrows.
Facts.
No, ain't no way in hell I'm spending $300 on a haircut, bro. Or,
yeah.
No, that's it.
Okay, so at this point now, were we successful at answering some of the whys for you females of why we do? Is there anything else on your list that you want to clear up on this last few minutes before we close out?
I don't have anything else. I think I've completed some of my questions.
Going Dutch is just some bird ass dudes that do that. What other stuff? What other stuff was it on the list? The toilet seat. Sometimes we halfway sleeping still. We don't remember.
Grabbing
I got one. Grabbing your nuts. Video games. What's with the obsession with the video game playing for some of y'all?
I'm a grown ass man. I don't play no video games.
We gotta have our 2K.
Wait. Look at Black. Look at Black. Look at Black.
Look at that.
Look at Black. Blacks.
What's with the obsession? I used to be a gamer a little bit back in high school, Mortal Kombat, but after high school, I stopped.
Everybody online, that's why.
No, but the thing is, a lot of it's an instant stress relief because it takes you out of whatever you're in right now and puts you into something else. It's just like if you were a dude that's obsessed with it, and he can't get off of it when he's when you're around or whatnot, then it's either you ain't doing something to get him off, or he got some high bet, some 2K matches.
Now I'll be honest with you, I've heard some females say that
but then you have the equivalent. You have the equivalent of women and their shows. Like some women, you can't get them off of their shows. When their shows come on, they don't want to hear shit. My show is on. You stop talking? My show's on. You be sitting like, hey, that show ain't doing shit. You know what I mean? So we all have our own issues, but you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Men, we're more childish because a lot of times they're pushed into the environment of you got to be taking care of this, take care of that, take care of this. Just like women think more in an adult sense because they're groomed to be mothers, to be caretakers. So they're groomed to have that conscious, that keen eye for things. You know what I mean? So they grow out of stuff a lot faster. You know what I mean?
I play in my truck engine. John playing his car engine.
We all have
So y'all just like to escape. Y'all like to escape a lot.
Back in the days, yeah. Back in the days, yeah. Like high school or whatever. No.
Stress release is going in the truck engine and maybe clean it off, pull off something, fix back something.
So wait, basically y'all saying most men need a perpetual, they live in a perpetual state of needing an escape.
All right.
Yeah, a lot of the time, it's literally, it's like watching a show, you know, whatever the case is. You know what I mean? Because a lot of these games are super interactive, you know what I mean? And it'll take you out of whatever you're going through right now. It's like listening to a good song. You listen to a good song, like say if the album is solid and you get in there. Once you hear one song, you're like, oh man, I got to hear the next song. Oh, I remember this shit. Next thing you know, you don't listen to the whole damn album. It's an hour and change past. You know what I mean? And you're like, oh, damn. I ain't even realized time flew by. You know? So it's just,
even by the game.
Now, there are people that are obsessed with that. Yeah. Marriage is deteriorated because they can't get off that.
Oh my God, yo, Blacks! He's on Blacks!
Blacks! No, but what you say? Some of these females, I've seen it year after year, this Black Friday stuff and stuff, buy these dudes games to keep them in the house. And these females, listen.
Wait a minute.
These females go to work and come back. Them dudes on the game. And as that females come into the house, babes, can you give me some juice?
Hey, wait a minute.
These dudes are still in their underpants.
Wait a minute. Hey,
babes.
Wait.
Babes, can you choose some juice for me?
Hold on.
Give me some juice.
Hold on.
You buy chips today?
Wait. Yeah. All these guys are trying to find their sugar mama
to buy
that.
Yeah. She coming from work and do it sit down in the sofa. Babes, you buy any dips today? Only chips we got. Can you give me some juice? And she's coming from work.
Yo, the sofa looking like it's eating them and shit. He's so turkey in the sofa.
That's crazy.
Yo,
we have a lot of video on YouTube. Females mashing up good games. You gotta do something.
Didn't Aleah say that?
I got up and used the bathroom.
Break it up.
Yo, but listen, hold up. I bought a Xbox when it was new. What was it, the 360?
No,
yo. And I said to myself, yo, I'm gonna buy this so I can relax. And the Xbox, what's the new one now? Like the 1 or 2 or whatever? I don't even know.
The X1.
So okay, Xbox. I had a PlayStation 2. I bought both of them, and I said I'm gonna relax, come home, and just play these things. I never even touched it once, and it got to the point where the new one came out, and it was like they're like, "Yo, that's old now." I'm like, "I just bought that." It was like, "Old now." I'm like, "Yo," I said, "Yo, that's crazy. I just bought that not too long ago." That's just to tell you that I don't even get a chance to. And I got one of them that had the whole connects where you could jump in front of it and it moves and all this other stuff. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna exercise, I'm gonna do all this stuff. Never happened. Can't do it.
All that time you should be chilling with your lady.
Can't do it.
Yeah, but your time was spent building your damn house, taking care of the whole damn neighborhood. That's
what you know what it is. I like
you
that.
No damn video games. You have time for yourself.
Nah, that's my relaxation. Be honest with you, building. I like building things.
And music.
Everybody has their thing. There's one day time on their car.
I love bothering my neighbors. You know what I do? I get up early in the morning. I pump that music up. Like, yo, you ain't getting up, but your ass getting up. They be looking over the fence like this. I'm playing it again. Yeah.
Them video game guys always get help on the outside though.
Females.
Hold on, wait. Some of them make money.
They get but they get help on the outside.
So okay.
Yeah.
To close,
that is true. It has it good and it's got bad, but
I mean, yo,
it's not just for everybody. It's not for everybody.
50,000, 100,000.
Yeah, but if that's your job, then cool.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
a lot of us, it ain't your job. It's recreation at the end of the day.
Yeah.
Okay, so to close out now, did we answer most of your questions? Are you
No.
still looking at me like, yo, y'all retarded?
Yes.
Just if a dude lift up the toilet seat when it's 3-4 o'clock at night, you just sit down or you lift it up.
And let me tell you something. You should honestly look. You should honestly be afraid.
You sure
you should have the question mark if the toilet seat is down.
You hear that?
Then you should really be like,
So dudes, you get up 3 o'clock in the night, 2 o'clock, you're very tired. You don't sit on the toilet or you still stand up and lift it up.
Wait a minute. What dude sit? What?
Is it you don't sit on your toilet
down on the toilet to? Nah, man, come on, cut it out.
You stand up and poop?
No, man, I'm saying if you say you come home and you're tired and if you tired, you still gonna stand up and pee. But I'm talking about sitting down to pee. I'd be all confused right now because I'm like, what the hell is he talking about? I'm like,
no.
what?
No, well, I can't sit on my one. It's too low.
He said his knees touching his chest. He ain't with it.
What you hovering over the
top?
All right, so to close out now, I hope he answered all the questions for the females.
Everything.
Hey, yo, I'm gonna just tell you right now, you are not gonna get the answers to anything that we do. That's just point blank. We'll tell you this today. We'll tell you, yeah, we're gonna put the seat down next week. It ain't going down. That's just how it is. It is what it is. Just understand that.
What a person?
They said hell nah. Yo, like it or love it, it is what it is. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, the next female I see patting her head, I'll be like, yo, I get it now. I get it. That's all. Because at the end of the day, it is what it is. Some of the stuff, like I said, some dudes are birds. I would never ask a female out and then ask her to go Dutch. I would never ask a female out and tell her, yo, you paying for this? You know, so some dudes are just birds.
I ain't even gonna lie. I didn't even know what the hell Dutch meant. I thought you were talking about some damn Dutch restaurant. Some shit. It's until you started explaining, I said, oh, okay, what the fuck? Never heard of that.
So Maria.
Hold it. Talking about Dutch spot. Hold it. You see the next time. Hold it. You see the next time this man go to Dutch spot.
Wait.
You ate my damn fried dumpling. You gonna have a problem.
Listen to this one.
Before we close, we would like to get some what our viewers up there, Facebook. We want to know some of what you would like to hear about.
Yeah. You know what?
Topics you would want to hear.
Throw some topics up on the Facebook, on the Instagram.
Yeah.
And let us know if it's something that is on your mind that you want us to talk about. Because yo, this is a family unit right here. This is a community. We're trying to do things for the community. We're trying to entertain. We're trying to have fun during this Corona situation. And so this is what it's all about right here. So you can find us on all the different platforms where on Facebook, Instagram, Anchor, and within Anchor,
rest in peace.
We're on YouTube and Spotify and Apple Music. So live at the Barbershop.
Show some stuff out there.
Live at the Barbershop on all different platforms. Yo,
drop the links. Drop the links to the pages and in the chat so they got the link.
Man, you got the link. You tell them to drop the link. Hot damn it!
I just did.
So then what you
Black
telling me?
right there.
So let us know what you want to talk about. Let us know what's on your mind.
You ain't my master.
Some regression you got going on.
Live at the barbershop. Make sure you go out there, hot damn it, and what?
Do something.
Go in the world and be somebody. Damn, Black Eyed Peas.
Podcast.
I love y'all. Go out in the world and be somebody, y'all.
Yeah,